Alright, hey everybody. I'm going to quickly show how to embed Texas Gateway within Canvas. So let's just jump right in. So let's make sure we have Canvas open. You're going to go ahead and you can pretty much embed it in assignments and pages wherever you want, but I'm going to go open the pages and add a new page. Alright, so I want to embed Texas Gateway within Canvas. So I'm going to go to Texas Gateway, texasgateway.org. You can select what standards you want. Here I selected one of the 8th grade standards. And so I want to embed, you can either embed this whole entire page with all of these activities in practice, or you can embed one at a time. So if you look at the bottom, it actually says embed. So if I just want to embed this one little task right here, I can just copy all of this. So copy it, and I go into here. Now this is the text editor, so that the important step is to come down to the bottom right. You'll see this less than, / greater than symbols. That's our HTML editor. So I want to paste it in my HTML editor because it is HTML code. Alright, so I can go back to this button here and put it back into my rich text so I can see what that looks like. So now it's embedded in. So I'm going to hit save for now just to see what it looks like. And so now I can see I can have this quick task in Canvas. But if I want to embed the whole entire page, I'm going to go back to edit. I'm going to go back to my Texas Gateway. I'm going to have to do an extra step here because there's not an embed code to embed the whole page, but I still can embed it. So I'm going to actually go to the top browser and copy this URL. Now I'm going to want to open up an iframe generator. So it's iframe. The one I use is iframe-generator.com. But you can just Google and there's a lot that pop up, whichever one you like the best. This is just a really easy one to use, simple. You can change some of the settings here, but I usually don't. If I do want to change something, I usually change it within the HTML editor. But I'm going to go ahead and this is where my URL goes that I copied. I'm going to paste that there. So all I have to do is paste the URL, click generate, and now it creates this HTML code that allows me to embed it within Canvas. So I've copied it. I'm going to go to Canvas. I'm going to click on my HTML editor, delete that, my old one, paste my new one. You could paste both of them if you want, but it's just going to be repetitive since it's the same thing. Alright, so I pasted my HTML code. Now I want to see what it looks like, so I can see what it looks like here. Alright, let me hit save so I can actually see what the students will see. Alright, so now I've actually embedded the whole entire page. And so that's pretty much it. And now you have the whole thing. Students can interact with it within Canvas. Same way they would in Texas Gateway. So I can move these around. It'll check it for me, all of that. So this is a good way for students just to practice. So these are all created for you. And that's pretty much it. So that's done. We're done with that. I'm going to show just a few more things that you can do to kind of mess with it. In the iframe generator, you can change the width and the height if you want. One thing I always like to do based on the code, but usually I try to do the width at 100%. So right now it's at 600 pixels. I'm going to change that to 100%, so it always takes 100% of the screen, whether it's large or small. Let's see what that looks like. I always want to make sure it looks okay. So I'm going to hit save. So now you can see it's taking 100% of my screen. And it's kind of the height. I can change that too. It only takes a little bit of that. So if I want to change the height, I can do that as well. The height is only at 400. And you can mess with these settings, but you can change it to 400 or 600. 700 might be good since that's the only thing on this page. So I'm going to save it and see what that looks like. 700 looks pretty good. Some more space to work with there. Alright, and that's basically the it on embedding Texas Gateway within Canvas.